everyone, welcome to a pre-record. So we're going to record this differently. It is Friday once again, the 11th of April 2025, and it is reset. So we're going to go straight in to the tower and see what Zer has for us. So season of Heresy continues. It's on the final stretch for that, but we are more interested in seeing what Zer has for us this Friday. So we're going to land here at the annex. So pre-recording, slightly different to how I normally do it because for some reason it isn't picking up Destiny properly, so I'm having to record it differently and get the microphone to work differently as well than usual. However, you don't get to see me during this pre-record, but the main thing is Zer's Reset is available for you all to watch. So this pre-record will be uploaded hopefully more or less straight away. If not, it will be available for you to watch over the next couple of days, and even though it's a short little clip as well, because it is just to see if it will work this way to record it pre-recorded, and go from there really. So we're heading to the tower, and we're heading to the annex just to see what Zer has for us. And usually we do some Crucible and Gambit to conclude the stream, but this little test, as it were, in this Friday's case, we're testing things out just to see if it will work this way, even though it is a pre-record. So hopefully you hear the gameplay as well as hearing me guiding you through Zer's Reset for this Friday the 11th of April 2025. So we're heading towards where Zer is, his new home here at the tower since Destiny 2 Final Ship went live a while ago. And there is actually another player here as well. Couple
Do you
players.
mourn for the cells you shed? My will is not my own, is yours.
So, Agent of the Nine. So each week he has a bit of gear for each of the classes. So whether it's a helmet, leg armor, chest armor, etc. So he also has catalysts for those collecting catalysts for each of the weapons available. So the Borealis catalyst is there, as well as the Sleeper's Simulant catalyst as well for those who need to get it.
If you are here, it means the Nine are not done with you yet.
So each week he has a bit of gear, so we have slightly bit less than what we need. However, we might be able to get it from the season reward anyway, just for this week's case. Just seeing if there's any more coins that we need to get beforehand.
I do mean to explain, but every time I try, I lose the thread.
So we just need to collect these later. So every time Zer's Reset is here on Friday, we have to spend at least 47 coins, or in other words, the currency for exchange, as it were. So for some of these bits of gear,
the best that I can.
each for each of the classes, we have to exchange for strange coins. It used to be glimmer, bright dust, etc., and other materials, but since the massive overhaul when Destiny 2 Fanship went live makes it a bit more easier to understand.
If you are here,
to
it
exchange
means the
for,
9 are not done with you yet.
well, there's offerings really. So, hunters this week have helmets, and just like other bits of gear, you can add mods to make it more powerful and resistant to certain damage as well as helping you for certain instances as well, whether it is the raid or even a harder version of the Nightfall. So this is a bit of gear that you can change its appearance
I have
as well
explained
as
it the
colour,
best that I can.
just to match, but I haven't got an example to show you. But we can change the colour scheme to make it sort of blend to what it currently has. So that is what the hunters have this week. Titans have leg armor, and just like the previous bit of gear, you can add
I have a
mods to
message
make it
for you
powerful
from the 9,
and useful for certain
I forget it.
situations. So this is a bit of gear that we do actually have another appearance. So we've got another appearance, and then we can change the color scheme just to make it even more cool or to blend in. But at least we have an example to show you guys. Warlocks this week have helmet as well, so 2 of them out of the 3 have helmets, and exactly like the bits of gear before, can add mods to make it more resistant, powerful, you know, depending what you need it, the stats for and things. So this is another bit of gear where we would normally get another appearance, and then we can change the colour scheme just to make it blend. But of course I don't unfortunately have an example to show you, but at least you know what I mean.
You will not find the 9 that way.
So each week with Zer's reset we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. So regardless which way we spend it, so we can buy single engrams per strange coin, or we can buy
I think you have terrible need
stuff
of
that
my
he has
gifts.
available, and it is to get the favour
What
of the 9
happens when
buff
every
every
cell
week,
is dead?
where we have to spend at least 47 coins every Friday. So we do have upgrade modules that we can buy, and there is also these other options as well. So you can buy exotic engram as well as legendary engram and legendary armor engram as well. However, the legendary engrams cost much less than the exotic one, just costing 7 strange coins per engram. Same with the strange armor engram as well as the weapon ones above. But if you want to buy the bits of gear directly, it will cost you 17 strange coin per item. Same with the armor as well.
If you are here,
However,
it
the
means
legendary
the 9 are not done with you yet.
armor and weapons cost much less than the exotic ones above, because they cost 23, so a bit more expensive as it were, but it is handy to spend those maybe bits of gear that cost more, so you actually spend the required amount of 47 strange coins well quicker than just buying tons of stuff. So if you need to collect any of the armor set, you can buy them as well. Same with the weapons above as well, and any of the exotic weapons, the Hawkmoon hand cannon, Sweet Business auto rifle, the gravitational lance pulse rifle, as well as the linear fusion rifle, the Queenbreaker as well. So that is
I have a message for you from the 9. But
so you do have options of spending, you know, to try to get the favour of the 9. So we're going to buy these upgrade modules because we did upgrade a bits of gear last time we were in.
It was never mine.
So we still got a fair bit to get. So we bought them upgrade modules, and we've got Zer's rank to 5, but we do have tons of the
returned to the
strange
tower
coin
to find it empty.
engrams in exchange. So we buy, we will buy something else just to ensure we got the favour of the 9 this week. So the rank has gone all the way up to
I have a message for you from the 9,
7.
but I forget it.
So we've got the favour of the 9 buff.
The 9
It's the
meant
main
for
thing
you
to
to
do.
have that.
For each week.
Until we speak again.
So thank you, Zer. We will not see you till next time. So if it has to be a pre-record until things have been sorted in regards to Destiny 2's stream for Zer, but the live stream has been affected because of this, so we couldn't do that on Tuesday. We had to go into something else. We had to go into Super Animal Royale, which is a good substitute, but I am thinking maybe we can try this out onto the PlayStation if necessary, just to see if it will work that way on the Twitch app on PlayStation. So the stuff that we've got to sort out, plenty of stuff to sort out. So we got that today, and we got well, already one that's the base level of 1900. So every time we recycle a bit of gear, Banshee gets really dead excited, and he gets rep as well. So we do have bits of gear we can sort out. So the base level of 2010 for each of, you know, exotic weaponry and armor sets is a good way of knowing that you know, don't necessarily need to get the armor set again, but in regards to getting the coins spent for Zer's reset, you can just buy them and then just get rid of them, recycle them, in other words, like what we're doing. It just helps with the Banshee's rep as well, but also getting the rep required for, well, the coin spent for Zer each week as well. As simple as that as well. So even though we don't need these bits of armor or bits of weaponry, and the base level much lower than what we're currently using, but it is just to get the requirement really for Zer anyway. Simple as that really. Simple as that. So this pre-record, no PvP or anything, just because we're testing this out. So hopefully you can join me for the next live stream, which will be literally Saturday, the 12th of April 2025, as we head into Diablo 4. Vessel of Hatred. So hopefully you can join me for that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this pre-record, and don't worry if you haven't been able to watch it or anything. This will be uploaded potentially after this Saturday anyway, but depending on how long it takes for it to upload and things. But anyway, information regarding to live streaming after this week's reset runs concluded. I have done a little video about that, so that will also be uploaded this Sunday as well. So I want you to all have a great weekend, and until next time in Destiny 2 anyway. And if we have to do things this way, we might have to until things have been sorted in regards to the problems with the recording software on the rig. So stay safe everyone, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon for another dramatic live stream. But for now, take care. Bye for now.